Hey everyone, this short video is about basically a ritual or a routine that I do that has kind of evolved over time, and it's been good to me. It helps me, ride the lightning with this thing, and uh, it's comfortable. It gets me off the bathroom floor if I get sick. Um, if you have a loved one and you don't want to wake them up, it gets you out of the bedroom um, and the master bath. Um, so briefly, I'm going to explain what it is. So it's heat. It's a heat therapy, and you do it with a washcloth or a face cloth or any kind of towel, smaller, preferably a soft one. If you don't have a good face cloth or washcloth, go buy a couple. Make sure it's semi thick, good quality, soft, because it's going to be on your skin, and it's going to be on your skin 2 or 3 times a night. And you don't want it to be harsh, or your skin may dry out from this. So you want something that's gentle. So this is basically how it works. You're gonna have two of them. A larger one. This is, I don't know, 2 feet long, and then this is your washcloth. So what I do is I fold it into thirds with the if there's a pattern or a print or some kind of texture, that goes on the inside of the fold. Okay? And then the edge with the this corner, that goes on the inside. And then once you fold it into thirds long ways, you're going to fold it into thirds again. So it's going to look like this. Okay, then you're going to run it under some water, get it completely wet. You're going to fold it over with the this flap on the inside. So you're going to fold it over when it's wet. You're going to wring it, not 100%, leave some moisture in there. And then you're going to put it in the microwave with this part down. And you're going to nuke it for, test your heat sensitivity, but microwave it for 30. This one's a little bit thicker, so I microwave this for 55 seconds. Also, the microwaves have different powers, different levels of power, so you need to check that out. But while that's heating up, you're going to take this, you're going to fold it in half long ways, you're going to fold it in half again, then you're going to take this side with the loose ends, and then you're going to fold it that way, and this is going to be your holding pad. When this comes out of the microwave hot, you're going to put the open end down in the towel, and boom, you're going to hold it like that. Now, I've noticed over the last, few months, this cluster session, that the heat was getting to my hand through the towel, because this thing will radiate a lot of heat. So I've recently implemented this oven mitt, and what I do is I'll put it inside of the towel, fold it into the towel, and then it acts as like a heat shield inside the towel. So while I'm holding this, I'm not having, you'll still feel the heat on your hand, but your hand's not gonna get as damp, it's not gonna get hot. And so once this is ready, this is the best part here. You're gonna take another towel, fold it in half, something soft preferably. You're gonna lay it over the kitchen sink counter here. You're gonna grab a kitchen chair, and this is gonna be your home while you ride out the headache. And you basically can sit here, elbows on the towels for your elbows, and you hold the heat pad, and you hold the heat up against your head. And this is gonna be hot at first, and you're gonna move it a lot. You're gonna start here, the pane's gonna hop around, it's like whack-a-mole. As the towel cools off, you'll flip it over, take it out, flip it over, and it's like a brand new hot towel on the inside. It's pretty amazing. And then if you have to, pardon me, if you have to, you fold it over again, open it up, fold it over, you'll find the heat on the inside. You can move it all around. The sink is just more comfortable. A couple of reasons that you may or may not have thought about, but when you're in a full-blown attack and you gotta blow your nose and you have to puke, you may even want to induce or gag yourself, because something about the vomiting, that I don't know if it's the pressure that your jaw puts on your trigeminal nerve, I don't know what it is, but the puking, it seems to me to be it brings relief. Maybe not instantaneously, but within a minute after vomiting. So anyway, if you don't have a garbage disposal, get one. I've heard some cities, they're not lawful, but get one anyway. But get off the bathroom floor. The kitchen sink is more comfortable. I tell Alexa to put on, I got Alexa right up there. I have her put on spa radio on Pandora, low volume. Sometimes I'll let the water run, very, weak stream, but just the white noise. If I want to blow my nose, I don't have to get up. I don't have to look. I leave the oven light on a low light, and that's it. I get the fan blowing for a little bit of air, but the water's right there. You can wash your face. You can blow your nose in the sink. You could puke. When you're done puking, you don't have to get off the bathroom floor and go to the bathroom sink and then clean the toilet. You're right there. You've got water. You don't even have to put this down. You could. I'll puke holding the heat on my head, and then wash my mouth out instantaneously and sit my ass right back down and get right back into my my zone to tolerate it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Ice hasn't done the same thing for me, unless in the previous video I showed a Ziploc baggie that I carry, a terry cloth with the medicine. I failed to clarify that that's only if I'm like out and about. That terry cloth is to put ice in, not just to protect the syringe. So, but the ice doesn't work for me unless I'm hot. Unless I'm overheated outside. If I'm fishing with my friends, I'll bring it, and then I'll grab some ice out of the cooler if I get if heat triggers an attack. But for me, it's heat. You got to experiment. I'm sure hopefully most of you've got this figured out as to what you do for your ritual. But my biggest fear is that my kid will get this, and this is what I would advise him. This is what's worked best for me over the past many years. So also a little update. Last night was part 2 of a 3-part microdosing with psilocybin magic mushrooms. I didn't go to sleep with a headache, which was nice. I woke up with one at about 2 a.m., 1:30, 2 a.m. It was very weak. I took a fifth of an injection probably. Went back to sleep. It was short-lived and it was mild. And then I woke up with one this morning at around 9 o'clock because I try to sleep in with these headaches because our sleep is so destroyed and sporadic and inconsistent. So today's a late shift for me. So anyway, so I slept in. I got one at 9:30. It was another short-lived headache. So that was good. I have to do a 3rd dose in 5 more days, and that's supposed to abort the cycle or the cluster period. So I'll be reporting back to you guys on that. And if that doesn't work, there's a couple of other modifications I'm going to do and try it again in maybe another week or 2. But anyway, I hope you guys are hanging in there. It could be worse, guys. This is I call it my curse, but people have it far worse. Thank God we live in a first world country and we have luxuries and we've got medicine. All right, peace out, everybody. Stay strong.